I'm bouncing up and down on my couch going, okay, I gotta wait. And then you know what? I'm not gonna wait. Today, I'm going to start a little bit early. I've got full moon energy happening with me, and I hope you do too. It's going to be a lot of fun. First things first, we've got to do some, if you want to be a part of our show kind of homework. So if you want to be part of our show, remember to all of our guests that you need to make sure all your background apps are, look at this. They're already working. Today is going to be a fabuloso day. We're going to have a lot of fun. So here's the thing, make sure your background apps are closed. So close down everything else except this, except your Facebook. You can also do that by turning off your computer and turning on your computer. And this is if you want to be a guest on the show. You can be a guest on the show through laptop or desktop, but you can watch the show online with your phone as well. Chrome, Safari, all of those different things work. And I will be putting the link in the comment section in a little bit. So I'm early today. I am so excited. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Oh my God, it's been so long since I've seen you. Kelly, hello. Jen, how are you? This is awesome. We already have people coming online. This is absolutely awesome. I'm so happy for this. Let me see. I'm just going to show in the stream. There we go. I'm just playing with different things today. So today we are going to be talking about the full moon. And I'm really excited to be doing that. I'm excited to be talking about the full moon. I'm excited to be here with you guys. We're going to do readings today as well. So you can click the link when I put it in there, and you guys can come and sit with me. You can actually be on the show. It is really exciting for me to be able to do this for everybody. I know that we're all at home with our families, and I'm so grateful to everybody coming today. And I have a little bit of a surprise for everybody. Tonight, I have decided spontaneously, because I am the Gemini that I am, that we're going to do a full moon meditation at 10 p.m. It will cost $10. It is intensive meditation. However, along with the meditation, I'm also going to be giving you guys something to do for yourselves and for your families that's very unique. So if you come and join us, that would be fantastic. And I'll be giving you the link to that as well. That'll be at 10 p.m. tonight. But it's an exciting time. I woke up this morning and I was talking to my beloved, and we were talking about how it was so quiet outside and how the animals are coming back, but also how they have to adapt this new environment and what's going to happen when we're back out there in the jungles and the wilds of our own, and what's going to happen to them, because it can be very confusing, right? One minute they're depending on us like the seagulls in the playground eating, and then all of a sudden we're all gone. Right now, they're going to have to adapt, and they're going to have to readapt. And I thought to myself, will we learn anything from this? And so that's part of what we're doing with the full moon meditation tonight. The full moon meditation tonight is going to be all about our families, the time we're in, but also Mother Earth and her children, and making sure that they're okay, whether it's the plants, whether it's the animals, just everything out there. Hi, Nancy, how are you? Hi, Debbie, how are you? CR, how are you? Oh my God, Carla, how are you doing? I am so, and it's great to see you too. I did start a little bit early today, so you guys are not late. I just got so excited. It's full moon energy today. Oh, and look, I'm wearing pinks because it is a pink time of the year, of the month. And every full moon has a name. They do. January is the wolf moon, and August is the harvest moon. And this is the pink moon, or the fish moon, or the sprouting grass moon. And why? Because it helped farmers, it helped people in the past to determine the seasons. Yeah. So the name of the moon also signified or symbolized where they were in the cycle and the seasons. So I'm going to give you a little bit of moon folklore today. It's going to, Nancy, it's nice to see you too. It's going to be a session where we're not only talking about the moon, but how the moon affects us and how we can utilize these energies in our lives. Oh, excuse me. And as you've noticed, I am wearing my full moon jewelry today. I'm in a really good mood, and it's more than the coffee. So here is my full moon jewelry. This is moonstone. So moonstone. So moonstone is directly connected to the moon, and it is about emotions. This helps to regulate emotions. So this is probably why I'm so bubbly today too, because I am a Gemini. There is a lot of energy happening in the world right now that's very, very heavy, although we are starting to, rebalance ourselves with that energy. But this, as a Gemini, really, really helps me. Now, Gemini is also Pearl, so we're very good with water stones. That's a big one for any Geminis out there. I'm launching hi there, Carmilla, how are you? Carmel, I will answer your question after the show, by the way. I know you left me a question, just to let you know. So with full moon, there's a lot of stuff that will happen to us. A lot of people start to feel out of sorts or really high strung or very energetic. And one of the reasons, hi, Lori, yes, happy Easter. That's also the pink moon or the egg moon. In the pagan path, we call that Ostara. And Ostara is the time of year where everything is rebirthing. And that is where we're in. Even with the energies that are happening in the planets that are in conjunct right now, we are actually coming out of certain things and actually coming into a place of rebirth. So this year is a very special year. I know it feels heavy, but there's a lot of good stuff happening too. A lot of learnings that we as individuals will take away from this, and a lot of things that are going to start changing. And this full moon is a really, really, really good time to take stock of what's been happening over the last month and ask yourself, what kind of newness do I want to move into? What kind of things do I want to bring into my life and the lives of others? So, Carmel, I am decluttering, reworking a lot of things. Yeah, a lot of people have been decluttering. A friend of mine actually is an outdoor adventurer. I'm actually hoping to have him on the show at some point because he's highly energetic. And they have a big thing where do something active every day. So yesterday I went for a 10-kilometer walk, and it was kind of weird. But it's something active. Get in your garden. It's time now. So just little tiny things that you can do. Take a board game, but play outside. Go on your patio. It's starting to get nice out. Read a book. These different things that you can do for yourself will actually not only help you to heal, but it will help others to heal too. Because when we work on an individual level, we actually are working for others as well. So where does the full moon play into that? The full moon is a heightening of energy, because what happens is the full moon in its different cycles will affect anything where water is concerned. And guess what? We're made of water. Okay, we are something like 89% or 87% water. And because our percentage is so high, the pull and push of the moon and where it is in the cycle actually affects us on an emotional level. This is why energetically we connect the moon to water element. Okay, so the moon is water element. This is a really, really good time, as I was saying, to take stock, but it's also a good time to manifest, because in the full moon, hear that scratching? That's my Mumbai. My Mumbai cat, she's happy. She's losing a lot of weight and she's like really, really active. So she's having fun. She's finding her little sun place. Okay, so with the full moon, you can manifest. So you can manifest to get rid of, but you can also manifest to bring in. So one of the things that I'm going to do tonight at the full moon meditation, which will be happening at 10 o'clock, you have to sign up for it through my website. It is $10. It's going to be intensive. We're doing a meditation, and I'm going to show you how to manifest with the moon, because the moon actually the full moon starts at 10:45 and it goes until tomorrow as well. So you're going to have a lot of time to play with some of the stuff that I'm going to be giving you. So this full moon meditation tonight at 10 p.m., I'm going to be doing an intensive meditation, and I'm going to do kind of a mini class as well for things to take away for your family. So there are going to be some surprises with it. So when you go under the moon, talking to Grandmother Moon, as we call her, is a very powerful thing. And I know this for a fact because I myself have done it. I've gone under the moon and I've stated, you know, Grandmother Moon, this is what I need to bring into my life. And this is what I need to get rid of in my life. When you ask Grandmother Moon to get rid of something, you literally put a tear or a rift in the moon itself. In the universe itself. So for what you take out, you need to put back in. So if you say, you know what, I want to get rid of my inability to quit smoking. Yes. In that, what do you want to replace it with? Well, I want to be highly active in my life. I want to bring in a fresh new way of looking at food, have a better relationship with my body. Those different things that you ask for have now replaced that thing that you have removed. And that's a beautiful way to work with the full moon because it can be a duality. I'm watching my hands. It's so in opposition. Okay, so the full moon is a time when we are able to bring in, okay? So there are 3 cycles of the moon. And in the first cycle, that is the waxing moon to the full moon. Now that we've hit the full moon, we're going to go into the waning moon. So in the time of the full moon, up until this point of full, which is a 2-week cycle, what's going to happen is you can ask to bring things into your life. This is a great time. This is considered correspondence or connection. What happens is if you want to bring something in, like say more money, finances, health, wealth, all of these different things, love, relationships, better communication, a better job, this is that 2-week period when you can start to put energy into that. You can do that at any time, but because it corresponds that energy to bringing in, it just heightens what you're doing. Okay, it heightens it, it helps it along, makes it happen a little faster. Once we hit the full moon, again, that's a very, very powerful time when you can call things in. And then after that, we go into what's called the waning moon. And the waning moon is a really, really cool time because now we can get rid of stuff. Okay, bad habits, bad relationships, anything that you want to shift or change rather than getting rid of. What do I just want to shift or reshape in my life, right? I want to be less afraid. Fears are something you can go, you can start to work on through this time of the waning moon. And in that period of the waning moon, hang on a second, I just want to see. Lorianne, how are you? Gail, how are you? All of these wonderful people who are coming and watching the show. I think this is absolutely wonderful. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to put into our, I'm just going to leave you for a second because I forgot to open me up in Facebook. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put our link in the comments section so people can start coming into the studio. I'm just going to let that, there we go. Here I am. And in the comments section, I am going to place the link. Okay, and I'm going to paste that. And please remember, everybody, that this is a new platform that we're working with. So if there are any problems, let me know, and we will try and work with that as best we can. So again, there it is. You guys can click in. Again, it's the whole idea that you need to close down your apps. Okay, you're running apps. Make sure your microphone is on. Make sure your camera's on. Please click on the link. Once you click on the link, that's going to bring you into my green room or my waiting area. Oh, we already have somebody. Debbie Marco, how are you? Marco. She's here, but again, I can't see you. So if I can't see you, oh, there you are. Oh my God, hello. I'm going to show you in my stream. Okay, one second. There you are. Hi, Debbie, how are you?
Let me fix my camera again. Oh my
God.
God.
What I need you to do is I need you to turn down your volume on Facebook so you can hear me. How it's echoing? Turn down your volume, please, on your Facebook. Okay, so that I can hear you properly. There we go. So how are you today? Okay, your camera is fine, but I can't hear you. Okay, so you got to fix your mic. Click on your mic so I can hear you. Hi, how are you? Okay, Debbie, can I come back to you? Stay there. Work on your mic, okay? I'm going to come in to, let's see. I'm going to, hi. We're going to go with Jen. Oh, good. You. You got the mic. Can you hear me? Click on your mic.
I can hear you.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Hold on.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, so there's a little bit of feedback happening there.
Debbie, can I come back to you? Stay there. Work on your mic.
Okay, so yeah, you've got to turn down your volume on your Facebook so I can hear you, okay? Now, can you speak for me?
We're going to go with Jen.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. Can you hear me, Jen?
So there's a little.
I can hear you.
Oh,
I think
good. I
there's a
can hear you
delay.
too. Okay, awesome, awesome. So what is your question for today?
You're going to turn down your volume on your Facebook.
It's kind of weird. I'm hearing like a background of other voices.
Me too. Hold on a second. I don't know what that is. I don't know why that's happening because I'm hearing it as well. There's a feedback.
Should I close the Facebook and stay on Be Live?
Yeah, close your Facebook, please, because it's like the radio. There you go. If you close it, is that better? Okay, so when you're on the air, everybody, you've got to make sure your Facebook is closed so that you can hear me, okay? Debbie, I see you, so just hang out and make sure your Facebook is closed, okay? So, Jen, tell me, what is your question for today?
My question is, my dog Desi recently passed away.
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Happy though. Dog is happy.
I just wanted to know how he's doing and
really well.
Any messages
Sorry,
just any messages. And I just had so much guilt that he was in the hospital for the last few days, and we didn't understand the diagnosis until too late. And so I just have some guilt around that, and I just want to make sure he's okay. And
oh no, he's fine. He's happy. He's running around. He's actually very excited and full of health. I really love this particular animal, and all I keep seeing is food. Loved his food, and also loved his blanket or his bed where he slept at night. That was a really big thing for him. Cozy. His life was very cozy, and now he's outside. He's just outside and he's running around, and it's really, really good. I miss you, Mummy. He does miss you, but he is having a really good time. You know, you've done an amazing, the energy on this dog is just phenomenal. And I'm really happy with how he crossed over. And I just heard that when he crossed over was correct. Okay, your timing was correct. Waiting that few days and that comfort level actually helped him to accept a little bit more. So there's no guilt necessary here.
Yeah, he was in the hospital. I felt terrible. A part of me wished he was just at home. And
no, this was necessary. This was necessary. He would have suffered. This was correct. I just had a dog who passed recently who wanted to be put down at home. So the dog or the animal will tell you, I feel you've done everything right. And he's okay with what you did. He just said that. He's okay with what you did. But he has to go now, Mummy, because it's so funny because there's this big bone waiting for him that's twice his size. And that's when he's like, oh my God, I gotta go. So he loves you and he misses you, but please understand, what is the knitted thing that you have? The knitted blanket or the knitted?
He's got a blanket that we always have for him. And he's got his favorite alligator. But yeah, that blanket.
Oh my God. Okay, so I woke up this morning and I saw this great big alligator and I couldn't figure it out.
Alligator, it's his favorite.
Oh my God, that's so, because I'm sitting there going, what is this alligator? Why do I keep, and was it a stuffed alligator, not like a plastic? Yeah, and it had some yellow.
Actually, it's almost his size, if not bigger.
Yeah. And it had some yellow in it. I don't know if it's in the mouth or whatever, but there's some like yellow and some.
Yeah, it's just
very, very cool. Yeah, I saw it this morning when I woke up.
Yeah, and they wouldn't let me bring the alligator because of COVID. You know, he couldn't have it with him.
Yeah, and that's okay. But that's okay. That's awesome. So anybody out there, this is a very good point. If you have an animal who can't have their toy or what have you, or you didn't bury the toy with them, and then you go, oh my God, that was their favorite toy. What was I thinking? What you do is sit with the toy. Ask and give permission for all those of the light to take the spirit of the toy and give it to your animal. Okay? That's all you have to do. Then you can keep the toy or you can do whatever you want with it, but the spirit of the toy can be given. Okay, just so you understand, even toys have something that is alive within them, especially if they're loved.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So this is time.
Yeah, and everything was done perfectly well. You did really well. I know that was hard to wait. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you.
So everybody, please understand, when you are online with me, make sure your Facebook is closed. I didn't understand that until just now, so I'm really happy we figured that out. Debbie, we're gonna come back now. Don't touch anything. You're perfect. Don't touch anything. You're perfect. How are you? Okay, so I don't have any volume for you. So push your volume button and bring that up. Where is your volume button? Push that. There you go. Okay. If we can't make this work with you, then what you can do is put your question in the comments, okay? Give me a thumbs up. How's your ferret doing? Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so sorry I can hear. I wonder if I can hear you here. Hang on a second. So I just want to see if I can hear you online. Hang on. Nope, I can't even hear you online. So your microphone isn't on or acceptable. So what I need you to do is I need you to go and I need you to put that comment in my comment section and I will answer your question. Okay? Awesome. Thank you. Okay. So again, the link is in the comment section. So if you want to, you are more than welcome to please click on the link. I love having guests on, so please come and join me. Make sure your mic is on, make sure your camera is working, and please make sure that you have your Facebook, once you're in with me, your Facebook is off and that your apps are not running. Doug, happy Easter, working from home. Keep safe, my friend. Yes, Doug, keep safe. And today is a wonderful day to be at home. Go sit in your garden, go sit outside. Now, we were talking about moon medicine and moon energy because we have a beautiful full moon today. So what can you do for yourself to be able to work with that full moon energy? Lisa, I see you in my studio. Can you turn off your Facebook so that there's no echo? So here's the thing. Can you turn that off for me? Excellent. So with the full moon medicine, what's going to happen is today you're going to feel a little bit edgy, especially if you're a Libra. The moon is in Libra today. I have a wonderful astrologer friend who was talking me through this yesterday, and that's going to be about relationships and emotions. And it's not just about intimate relationships. It's about our relationships with ourselves as well, our coworkers, our family, our kids, our pets. This is a time when things are going to come up for us and we can address them gently and ask, okay, why are we responding this way? Why does this make us happy? Why does this make us sad? Why am I feeling what I'm feeling? And sitting with the moon energy is a really beautiful way to address that. Also, it's about correspondences. You can actually utilize the symbols that are connected to the moon to work for you. And after we talk to Lisa, we'll talk a little bit about that. 3, 2, 1. You are in with me, Lisa. How are you today?
I'm good. Just listening to you talk about the Libra thing. Yeah, today is not a very, motion like.
Crazy, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And it can be really crazy because, again, the moon affects us. And one of the things I'm really, really learning with these planets that have been connected or in conjunct, as they say, is how it affects us as a whole. Because the planets have been Saturn, Jupiter under Capricorn, so you have two gods of death in the underworld. Look at how we're responding to everything that's happening in the world. It's about how we're responding to it. Okay. What is your question today, Mike?
Sorry, I lost you. Hold on one sec here. I lost
your connection.
Yeah,
your connection is there. You're still with me. I can hear you.
Okay. So I was just kind of wondering, like with there we go. I was just wondering with what's happening with just my things in general. I feel very unsettled right now.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I get is out of sorts. Like you're worrying right now. What's the next step? It's precarious is the word I want to use. And I know a lot of us out there are feeling that right now, that precariousness of what comes next. I get the word solid around you. The one thing that I would like you to do, especially as a Libra, is smudge. Okay, I want you to energetically cleanse. I want you to energetically clear. And that's something else you can do under the full moon. Go under the full moon. Grandmother Moon, I ask and give permission for you, not that you have to give her permission, but I like to. I ask and give permission for you to cleanse me from head to toe and toe to head of all my worries, of all my fears, of all those things that I've encountered this last month in myself and from others in the world. Because don't fool yourself, because we're also connecting to everybody, especially as a Libra. You are one of the highest psychics on the astrological wheel. Libras are highly connected, not only the sensitive like the Pisces or psychic like the Gemini, you have the whole gambit. So it's that whole idea that you're going to feel more than most and you're going to see more than others. Okay. Yeah. It's a really big time for you guys. It really is. So for you tonight, I would really go under the moon. And if you want, you can join us with our full moon meditation. We're doing that from 10 to 11 tonight.
Great.
We'll a little bit more because I got some fun things for us to do. I'm just excited about life. And that's another thing too with a Libra. Wearing stones at this time or whenever you're feeling this would be really good. Mood regulators are excellent. Watch your B12. Right now it's really low. Okay. Also your vitamin C is really low.
Okay, what would be a really good stone for me to have with me?
Yeah, for you, they're showing me actually 2 stones. Moonstone is always good, especially at this time for anybody. I don't care who it is around the full moon. But for you, obsidian is a really, really good one. And the other one that's really good is fluorite. Okay, Libras I find across the board because of health issues. Right? Health issues are a big thing, whether it's, and I get that there are a lot of aches and pains in your body right now too. Yeah, so the fluorite will really help that. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you coming onto the show today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, this is really moving smoothly today, guys. So Debbie was on our show. Gosh, really wanted this to work. Not sure what's wrong. It's just your audio. That's all. Here's my question. I'm an Aquarius. I would like to know if I still hold a job with my career as a travel consultant with my present employer. It's all I have for nearly 40 years. That's what she's known for 40 years. Wow, that's dedication, baby. I don't see you going anywhere unless you want to leave. And I'm actually hearing that, Debbie. You're fine unless you want to leave. And when you do retire, I see you retiring into vacationing with animals. So you'll vacation, but you'll also have animals too. Your husband, on the other hand, he's going to be doing it a lot further than you. His retirement will be after yours. He likes what he's doing, and yes, things could change, but he really does enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do have a question, you can comment in the comment section. Carla, meal was a big bowl of pasta and was so happy to have it. That was going back to what we can do for ourselves. Yeah, so cool, eh? My son, 16 years old. How is this time affecting them? It's a very interesting thing because I'm seeing a lot of kids become creative. I'm also seeing a lot of kids become very comfortable with this idea of homeschooling. I had a friend today asking me, when are kids going to go back to school and what have you? Because she doesn't want her son to go back to school. He's doing so well. She started homeschooling or distance learning, whatever you want to call it. In the old days, we called it homeschooling, right after March. And so did I. I got my son right back into that rhythm again. And when you have kids who are incredibly independent and independent learners, this can be a great experience for parents. For parents who are not able to get their kids the help that they need because they're working through themselves, there are homeschooling sites that you can go to, like groups on Facebook, that can help you out with that. Teachers right now are giving assignments to kids, and the kids are to do them at home on their own time. So if you're not at home during the day, maybe you want your kids to educate in the evening when you're there to be able to monitor them. We have a strict schedule at home as well. So how does that play into the full moon energy? Kids in the full moon, even doing homework, you're going to find that either they're more focused or they're less focused. Each person is very individual, but especially if you have a teenager, their hormones are really, really in different places. So because they're in different places, you're going to find that they're going to be really, really reactive to the energies that are around. Between the ages of 17 and 19, almost 19 and a half, 20, you're going to find 19, I would say, 17 and 19. That's when they're at their highest energetically and intuitively. So it's really, really interesting thing because they are highly psychic and connected to the energies of the moon and the planets. Watch them. If something's going on with them, go online, research it. Is there something happening astrologically? Am I having a hard time at home with my spouse right now? Why? Is there something happening in the energies of the universe? Is it connected to our signs? Is it connected to whatever? These are called correspondences. Correspondences are the things that energies connect to. So I'm going to give you something really simple. The moon. What is a stone for the moon? Moonstone. That's a good one. Another moonstone is pearl. What else is connected? Rabbits are considered a moon symbol for animals. Cats, their instinct, seduction. That's another intuition. That's another one for the moon and water energy. These are different elements that are connected to the moon and called correspondences. What are the colors for moon? White is a good color for the moon. Blue is an okay color for the moon. Black is actually a good moon color too. In feng shui, that is the color of water. Tonight, I'm going to actually show you how to utilize that in our full moon meditation. I'm going to leave the link later on to connect to that. And now we have Julie Williams. Julie, make sure your Facebook is off, please. Your audio is on, your camera is on. 3, 2, 1. You have to understand in my waiting studio, I have that. Oh no, she got removed. Try again, come on in because you looked great. You did, you looked awesome. Okay, so here's the thing. When we're looking at those correspondences, it just makes everything, again, that much richer. When you're working with a full moon, you want as much energy as you can working with you. So if you wear your moonstone, if you wear the colors of the moon that day, these things just enhance. Do you have to? No, you don't. But even where money is concerned, that actually can help things move along. So the moon is a very good time for not only self-reflection, but the full moon is a really great time to manifest. Okay, it's a wonderful time for them. Now, I have the link yet again into, oh, Julie is back. Let's see if we can get Julie on. Let's see if we can. There she is. 3, 2, 1. It counts down before you come into the studio. Hi, Julie. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Oh my God, I can hear you. I can see you. Oh my God, it's beautiful. You're beautiful. What can I do? What?
Can't believe I managed to do it.
You did. You're a techie. You are now techie sav. There you go. What can I do for you today?
I might just like to see what you get for me.
What do I get for you? It's funny. I get healthy, health and healing. I get go under the moon tonight for you and say, please continue to enhance and enrich my life. That's it for you. It's about enhancing and enriching. Have you been decluttering or doing something around your house where you're moving things away?
Yes.
Yeah, keep doing it. So again, the moon's going to give you more energy, right? So next month, if you ask her this month and say, give me the energy, enrich my life even further than it is, you're going to see not only are you going to declutter your home and make space in your home, that's symbolic of making space in here. And you're going to see something in your job is going to shift. I literally heard you going, wow, they really do value me. They actually do value me. And because of that, they're going to change what you do. Are you retired?
Semi.
Yeah. Because they're going to start valuing you to the point where you're like, okay, you know what? It is time for me to start thinking about retirement. Because for you, it's been all about, whether you realize that or not, it's been all about am I doing work that's valued and really worth it? Do they see it as worth it? And once you have that closure, that's your learning. And once they start to give you that, you're going to be like, I'm done. I've done everything I need to do here. That's that one little click. And you know how you get that? By working on you. And that's what you're doing. It's going to be a beautiful month for you. April is going to be very strong. May is going to be a little uneasy because you're going to be like, okay, the changes are happening. Now I have to accept. And there's going to be a little bit of emotional fear, but then you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. This year is going to be kind of up and down emotionally. There are going to be openings and then a little bit of heavy energy and light energy and heavy energy. As I understand it from my astrologer friends, up until September, and then things will start to really even out and open up for us. Okay, that's
Thank you.
real. Yeah, no problem. Any other questions? Anything you'd like to know, my love?
No, that's really helped me. Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you for being here today. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Wow, we're having a great technological day. I'm so excited. Anybody, look at me, I'm so Maltese today. Oh my God. Carmel, wear a long skirt to stay grounded as much as possible. Oh my God, I haven't heard that in years, Carmel. Holy cockapoo. Okay, so I don't know where that came from. So when I was younger and I started out on this path, I always wore skirts for the work. Because the native aboriginals believe, especially with women, that the energy of the earth comes below the skirt into those areas of us that are feminine, and they come up and they come into us, and it helps us to ground and connect. And it's very interesting that you brought that up. Thank you so much, Carmel. Because for all of those who are open to that, and I know you all are, they say that when a woman has her moon time, or that time of the month, and it is connected or at the same time as a full moon, those are the wise women of the tribe. Those are the women who are highly energetic. They are the intuitives, the witches, the healers, and of course we all know, working with me, that witch equals wise woman healer. That's the true definition. So as a woman, this is a really important time for us. As men, this is a time for us to connect to that soft, sensitive, feminine aspect. For men, it's a time to rest. For women, it's a time to feel empowered, to connect, to rebalance for ourselves. Julie Williams, thank you so much. Oh, you're so welcome, Julie. It was lovely having you on. Sue, hi, Sue. We have been having a technologically awesome day. Francine wondered also what you see for me for the future. Francine, again, works around health and healing, and I keep seeing daisies for you. Echinacea, please start taking echinacea in any way you can. That's going to help your vitality grow. Okay, Francine, for sure. Heather Ann Leno, hi, how are you? She's saying hi. This has been a spectacular show. I am so blown away by how smoothly this is going. But you know what? Here's the thing. I asked Grandmother Moon for that this morning. I said, no technological blips today. I just want to have a beautiful show where everybody is on, everybody comes on. I'm hoping next week to actually have a guest. I'm hoping she's going to say yes to me. I'm sure she will, because she's awesome. And what I'm hoping to do is have 2 readers read together our clients. Now, here's the thing, or our viewers. I've done this with her before on many shows. And if she says yes, we're going to have a spectacular time. Have you ever had 2 readers read you at the same time? Well, guess what? That is going to happen on the show. If it doesn't happen next week, it's going to happen. Why? Because I believe there is no competition. I believe that we all have to work together for you. You are the viewers. You are the ones who are wanting to connect to us and open yourselves up. So we want to do the best for you. And today, being a full moon, is also a time to talk about our own intuition. This is a time of heightened intuition. So who here, give me loves and likes, has been having really crazy dreams lately? Crazy dreams, lots of dreams, a lot of heightened stuff happening. Comment, like, love, I want to know. Because with this full moon, and any full moon really, our dream times can be very active. That's a really good word for it. But because of the moon, the planets that have been happening and coming together, it's been heightening a lot of dream time for a lot of people. This is normal. If you look behind me, I have to figure out behind me. There, see there, that painting? Okay, that is the bridge to the Akashic Records. I love this painting so much because it continually reminds me of where we can go to really open ourselves up. Lori Ann Ames, anything I need to do for the full moon to move forward? Tonight? Yes. So here we go. We're going up into the Akashic Records. That's something else you can do. And that's something we're going to be talking about tonight in the full moon meditation from 10 to 11 p.m. You do have to sign up through my website, through the events section, but I am going to leave the comments here. easier. And if you do that, I'm actually going to teach you how to go into the Akashic Records on a full moon, which will make it a little bit easier to slip in and slip out. A lot of things have been happening in the Akashic Records and a lot of big changes there, so it will be helpful. Lori Ann, yes, you can, for sure. Chicka 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 choo. Carmel Taylor, me past family. Yes, Carmel, let's talk about that. You were supposed to be at work. Are you playing hooky to be here? Thank you. Okay, so Carmel, past family. Father is there. I don't think your brother is passed, but for some reason I keep seeing your father and he's got your brother. He's a little bit worried. Do you have a brother, Carmel? Can you let me know that? I'm concerned about your welfare and well-being with how much you stress out about things. Your journey in this time of quiet at home is to learn how to de-stress, okay? For you, rescue remedy, even if you have to take it tens of thousands of times a day. When it comes to your family, your brother is better than you're thinking that he is. And when it comes to you, okay, yes, you do. Okay, you do have a brother. Will you, sorry, that's Renee, we'll get to her. So yes, you have a brother. So yes, he is okay. You unnecessarily worry for him. His foundation is his foundation. You've got to create more of a foundation for you. Start focusing on you. With this full moon, that's what I want you to ask Grandmother Moon tonight. Okay, help me focus on me. Help me be selfish. So selfish is twofold, ladies and gentlemen. Twofold, ladies and gentlemen. When we talk about selfish, we talk about selfish to the exclusion of others, not caring, and selfish so I can take care of me so I can take care of you. We all have to fulfill that need. Like right now, I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. Why am I doing that? Not just because I want that flavor of the caramel with the sugar and my cinnamon. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I get every morning. I get like this beautiful, I love having Carl at home. I get my Carl coffee every morning now. But also, not only does it satiate my body, but it satiates my spirit. There's something in the cinnamon. There's something in the caramel. There's something in the milk. There's something in the cocoa that my spirit on a genetic level actually needs. So when you have a craving, this is something that says to you, you need this element to become whole for some reason. Okay? I'm not saying go out there and overindulge, but I am saying satiate. That is allowed. And that's a selfishness that is necessary. Even it's about, you know what, I got to go take a walk. Dude, you take care of the kids for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Okay, good. Renee St. John, you are going to be successful, but more education and learning is necessary. Now, the comment section, there is my link to this show. So what I'd like you all to do, because we've been having such an amazing day, is I would like you to please and thank you click and be a guest on my show. I'm giving it to you again, babies, because I loves you all. I'm going to wear my moonstone more than just like on Moon Day, because I'm finding that it's really regulating who I am. I'm very low in B12s and irons and that kind of stuff. And when you're low in something or deficient in a vitamin, moonstone can really help that, because a lot of times when we're deficient, it will affect our personalities. So this will actually help you. Okay, it's a really, really cool thing. Now, Rosita, how are you, my love? So I just put the link in. If you want to, please, again, make sure your background apps are not running. When you're in the studio, once you're in here, please close your Facebook so that I can hear you and you don't get any feedback. This is a really fun show that we're doing on moon medicine and moon magic, because it's magical, it's beautiful. Do you have any stories out there to share about the moon? So I'm going to share a story that I have about the moon. So I was one day, I was infatuated with somebody. It wasn't going well. I knew it wasn't going to go well. And I decided to go under the moon. And I said to Mother Moon, on a full moon, I went outside and I had the water. Now, if you really want to work with the moon, water is a good thing to have around you. So if you don't have a lake the way I did, you can have a little bowl of water around you, a glass of water around you, hold it, okay? You can hold your moonstone, anything that represents water, because that will help connect you to the moon. When you do this, as I did, you go by the moon and you ask, and I said, you know, I'm ready to bring that right person into my life. And I stated the things that I wanted. But the end of what I stated, I said this and something better. I'm a human being. I know the things that I want, but guess what? The universe, God, whatever you want to call it, Grandmother Moon, they know better. And they're connecting to our energy. Our higher self is connecting to our energy. So give them a little bit of leeway by saying this and something better. When you do that, all of a sudden they bring things to you that are true gifts in your life. So if you're looking for love, that's something you can do too. Go under the moon and say, you know what? This is what, write it down. Okay, write it down. Take the time to write it down. Go under the moon and say, these are the things I want and something better. Anything else that you're looking for or to give me, that's really cool. Within 5 days of that, everything changed. I found myself somewhere I wasn't supposed to be. And within a half an hour of me leaving, because I was not in a good place, I didn't want to be there, all of a sudden something happened. And my friend came to me, she goes, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know, something's coming. So I gave it a little bit longer. I gave it another half hour and I went and got myself a drink, sat down. And I went, you know what? I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm gone. And I turned around and I saw this beautiful person standing there. And we caught each other's eye. And the rest is history, really, because here we are 3 years later, happier than I think we've ever been. I know I am. I know he is. I know my son is. And it's a really powerful thing. So Mother Moon will bring whatever it is necessary to you, but dismiss nothing, because those things that happen after you ask Mother Moon for those things, don't dismiss them and go, ah, that's just coincidence. It's coincidence. I do not believe in coincidence. I do not believe in luck. Do I believe in synchronicity? I asked for it, I receive it. Even those in the Christian faith believe that. Ask and you shall receive. Ask. Angels, guides, guardians are sitting back waiting for you to do that. Okay? It's okay to be greedy on that level. The more you have, the more you get to share. Again, two types of greedy. Greedy says, I don't care about anybody. I'll hurt anybody I can to get what I want, more. And the greedy says, I want to self-fulfill. I want things for myself and for my family. And why shouldn't I have the best that the earth and the universe has to offer? Because the more I have, the more I can give. You know, the more I can do. Look at what I'm able to do. Because, yeah, I want to be good at what I do. I want to have the technology that I have. And look, I'm with an IT guy who's made a lot of this possible for us today, right? Marie-Claude Desrosiers, I love that, Desrosiers, so fun. My daughter has had a hard time to sleep because of full moon. Okay, yeah, she dreams a lot. Okay, dreamers, let's talk about that for a second. So with dreamers, especially on the full moon, there are 3 stones that you can use. Put them in a little bag. The stones are, write this down, people. Oh shit, what are they? Oh, wait a minute, I can do that. CRTC is, okay. So you can put amethyst. That is to protect you during dream time. Okay, you're going from one place to another, our world to that world, the conscious world, the subconscious world. Jet, okay, this is to ground you in your body, okay, and to help to cleanse, to help to clear, to help to cut cords. And the biggest, most important one is smoky quartz. And the reason you want to put smoky quartz in that little bag is because when you leave your body to journey, that is what happens. It's called astral traveling, especially with someone like your daughter. Her dreams are very real and they're very lucid. She's actually leaving her body. So what happens is when it's time to wake up again, she's coming back into her body and she's crash landing. So when she's crash landing, think of a hose in your backyard and how we reel it up so that it's nice and neat against the wall. She's crash landing, so the hose doesn't get a chance to reel itself, and it's kind of on the floor, right? So she'll get tummy aches and sometimes headaches, and she's exhausted when she wakes up because she's dream walking. The jet also helps us to dream without actually our bodies having to experience it to the fullest extent, so we get rest. Okay, so the amethyst is to protect us. The amethyst is to protect us. The jet is to help cleanse and clear us, ground us in our bodies while we're journeying. And the smoky quartz is for the stomach. If she gets tummy aches, anybody who gets tummy aches, smoky quartz, really good. You're watching TV, movies, whatever, put it against your tummy for 10, 15 minutes. A lot of times it will relieve those issues. That is the best thing to work with. My son used to do that when he was very little. The other thing that you can do Actually, there are a few things, and we'll talk about those tonight between 10 and 11 at the full moon meditation. I will be leaving the link with you guys, and you can learn more about it. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put that in there right now. The full moon link will be raisingenergy.com/events. Okay, and then you can go there and you can check out everything that I'm doing, because guess what? Okay, and go. There we go. The other thing that, yeah, so in the events section, you will also find all the classes that I'm going to be teaching over the next 2 weeks. Surprise! I have some affordable classes that I'm taking because everybody's home right now. Everybody's worried about money. But I want something for people to take away from this time. So we have the time to practice. We have the time to grow. And the classes that I'm going to be teaching are going to help you do just that. And it's going to be really exciting. We have some intensive courses that are happening. We have some interest courses that are happening. It's going to be a lot of fun because I believe in the old ways. I want to bring that information to you, whether you're male or whether you're female. So that link I gave you, you can check out everything. You can sign up for whatever you want. The signups are now open for all of my classes, but also for the meditation tonight. When you sign up, you will get a link to the class. And then I will also be sending links to free books and free information that not only will you need for class, but you'll also really enjoy it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And thank you, Sue Warden, by the way, for giving me the links to some of those things. Marie-Claude, you are so welcome, my beautiful. Okay, was that a good French accent? I love doing accents. We just do that at home all the time. I also have a German accent, and oh, it's just so much fun. Carmela, Alessandra. Hey, Angel, I'm worried about everything going on, and I feel that my plans for the end of the year will have to be canceled. Is there anything you could tell me, or do I have readings from any loved ones? No, I don't feel you have to cancel any of your plans. Just chill, leave it be for now. Anything up into July may feel precarious, but after that, everything feels open and smashing. So, Rosita, talking about right person, I think about done with my husband. Am I making the right decision? Most of our relationship has been, okay, you know what? Here's the deal. Rosita, I want you to go get that information. Now, normally I would read you, and that's not a problem, but first of all, we are public. That one is a very private reading. If you want to do that reading, please come and do a reading with me, which you can, by the way. Anybody out there who's watching right now, please understand I am still doing distance readings, phone, Skype, Messenger, Zoom. I'm doing all of those styles of reading. So anybody who wants a larger or more in-depth reading than you're getting today, please feel free to hook up with me. Okay, I am absolutely open to doing that. But Rosita, what I'd like you to do tonight is go under the moon and ask her. Tell her to give you the direction and guidance and make it clear within the month. Now, when you talk about going under the moon, okay, when you talk to her, it's from moon to moon that you're manifesting. So it's a month and a day is what the pagans believe. So whenever you do a full moon meditation, a full moon ritual, full moon anything, and I would give you a few of those tonight. Oh my God, I'm so excited about tonight. For $10, trust me, you're getting a $100 meditation and class. So if you come to this tonight, I'm going to be showing you some in-depth ways of connecting, but I will tell you from now that it will take a month and a day. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer because, you know, sometimes you got to wait for good things, but not much more than that because it's very powerful, especially if you're working in a group. So here's a great thing you can do with your friends. Have a party. Okay, have a party, not tonight, but anytime during the moon. Find out what the phase is. You're coming into a waning moon, the things you want to get rid of, and do a Zoom or a Skype or a Facebook group thing, and do a meditation together. You know, do a little ritual together. And a ritual doesn't have to be witchcraft, right? It can be sitting with each other and praying, holding hands technologically. These are things that we can do. And I think that's something I'm going to talk about in another show is what can we do together separately, okay? From a distance. Sorry, my mood is weird today. All right. Carmel Alessandra. It is easy to tell what a person's spirit animal is. I'd be curious to know what mine was. Yours, my friend, is the boar. That is one of the classes I will be offering, is a totems class. Not right now, so that one's not in the event section, but yours is the boar, which is a really beautiful one. That is all woman. I want you to start looking at goddesses like Diana, Freya, any goddess that resonates with you. Look at who they are. Read about their mythology. That is how empowered you are. That is your strength. And right now you need to feel empowered and strong. I would love to have some guests on the show. We do have 10 more minutes. We've had a few at the beginning of the show. The link is there. So, and we are not having if any technological problems. So if you want to come and join me, I'd love to have 1 or 2 more guests before the end of the show, because we're having such a great time. Please, everybody, tell people about the show, because I want to grow this audience. Are you guys having fun? Give me some likes. Give me some loves. Show me how you're feeling. Tell me how you're feeling. I want to know that you're having a good time. Is everybody learning stuff today? Are you guys taking something away from this? Because this is what I hope. This is what I really feel will enrich people's lives, is this information. Awesome. Oh, here come my likes and my loves. I love you guys too. Okay. Carmel Taylor, do you see a man in my life in the next while? If yes, do you have any info on him or about him? I do, but I'm looking more in the fall for you, Carmel. And again, that's a larger reading if you want to get one. But he is, interesting, I heard a word, spectacular. He's spectacular, and he will fit you well, they're saying. So you have some really interesting little quirks, because you can get really down on yourself sometimes, and he's going to lift you up. And that's a really big thing for me. I can see that he's swarthy looking, so I don't think he's Canadian. Like, he's not a munja cake or anything. Munja cake, sorry, I'm Maltese. Munja cake's like Saxon and Celtic and German, and that's a munja cake. Not like an Italian or Maltese or Mediterranean. So Lisa McClellan, my cat. Can I ask about him? Absolutely. And if you want to be on the guest on the show, please do. So your cat, yes, you can ask about him. Please feel free to. You know, I'm an animal communicator, which I love doing. Lisa McClellan, yes. Okay. Gail Wilson, my spirit group meet up now twice a week to do and learn different things. Meditation, subject matters. See, exactly. And that's the kind of thing I love doing. So that's something I'm considering doing with people as well. I think that's a really great idea for friends to do. I think that's awesome. Joyce, I always learn something from each time I see you. Oh, thanks, Joyce. I really appreciate that. So prayer groups, spirit groups, these are really, really important things, not just for now though, even outside of this. I mean, part of my meditations when I work with the moon, because I work in different phases of the moon, is always about what can we learn at this time? What can we learn from what we're going through, and share that as an energy with humanity? Because whether you realize it or not, those little pebbles that you throw into the water actually affect everybody. I mean, every single human being on this planet, whether you realize it or not. When I was on the beach once, I had just dropped Joseph off for school, and he was very little. I was sitting there and I fell into this meditation or this trance, and all of these different voices, I could hear them, but I couldn't understand what they were saying. It was so crazy. And it was on a full moon. I was on the beach again by the water. I am water medicine, so that's always going to enhance my abilities. Each of us has an element. And I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden the voices started coming together. Voices started coming together. And all I heard was connect, commune, unite. And I use that in my work now. Because all of a sudden, in a flash moment, I understood that no matter what I did, how I felt, what I thought, that was something that was being thrown into the universe. Turn off. Okay, Lisa, can you do me a favor? Can you turn off the Facebook so we don't get the feedback? And the thing is, so we have a guest that's going to be on with us in a second, and we're going to talk about her. Oh, her cat. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, so excited. Oh, she looks like Blackie. I have a cat who looks just like her. That is so freaking cool. What is your cat's name?
His name is Monty.
Hi, Monty. Monty's like so unimpressed. What are you doing? I was like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? Have I done something wrong? I love you. Holy mother. So what would you like to know about beautiful Monty? Handsome Monty.
I just want to know how his health is, because he's getting older. So I'm just curious about his hips and stuff like that.
He's okay. He's actually not in any pain. If he starts to experience that, there is a really wonderful. You can get it at the veterinarian's office, and you can talk about it, called Avante, and it's just like a little drop that you drop in their food, or you give directly, which I do with one of my cats who's older, and the joint issues are they totally subside. They're so mitigated, because when I started using with her, it was crazy the change I saw in a few days. So if you see it, but right now I'm not seeing any discomfort. Every once in a while, I can totally understand where Monty's coming from, because every once in a while I get a hip pain and I'm like, whoa, I've lost my balance. But it's periodic, it's sporadic, but he says he feels good right now. He needs more fresh air. He needs more fresh air. Please open the windows.
Okay.
Right, that's all he's looking for. He hears the birds, but he doesn't want to go after them and kill them. He just wants to look at them. His food is bothering his tummy right now.
Okay.
I'm feeling like the food is it's a little hard on his tummy. Does he get any soft food at all?
I give him tuna, canned tuna.
Okay, but can you give him something a little different than even canned tuna, something softer, like a cat food that's maybe tuna or that kind of thing? I think that would. Okay, every once in a while, just to mitigate, because it just feels like even his poops are a little difficult if he's having just tiny bit, nothing major. Outside of that, his health is quite fine. I would smudge your house, or you know what, smudge you, but make sure he's around.
Okay.
Okay. He doesn't. Now, the other thing you can do, and I was talking about this on my healing show, is use a smudge spray. So spray it on your hand, and then just kind of go over him with it without touching him, kind of thing.
Okay.
That's the biggest thing. I just feel like there's a bit of stagnant energy, but we are in spring, so he's going to feel that, because he's going to start shedding and that kind of stuff. But smoke smudge is fine, but I feel he's a bit sensitive to smoke, so be careful of that. I would rather see you do a liquid smudge, or like I've always taught, place your hands on him. I invoke the light of the God within. I am a clear and perfect channel. Light is my God, through my guide, 3 times, and then take a breath. Right? That, if you go back to my healing show, which I believe was last week, it's actually in there in the comments. So anyone who want that invocation and how to use it, it's actually in my last show, and it's the healing show, the cleansing and clearing show. Okay? Place your hands on your cat. Just do it over your cat. Or close your eyes, envision your cat, place your hands on your cat within your vision, and do it that way.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really, really appreciate it. Wow, this has been a fantabulous show. So fantastic. I have had such an amazing time with everybody. I've really enjoyed our time together. Today has been a lot of fun. I have had very few, if any, issues with you guys. Hang on one second. I just want to do something before I leave you. Let me see if I have it. I don't. That's okay. No biggie. I have had a really great time with everybody. I really hope that you guys have learned so much. I've actually learned from you. Thank you guys for bringing up small topics that I was able to incorporate into the show, little reminders of things I wanted to talk to you about. You know, it's funny, I don't take notes. Everything comes as the show evolves and unfolds, and I always trust that you guys are going to bring something to it. So my show is really a sharing circle, and it's your show too. If you want to know more about me, please, I encourage you to go to my website, raisingenergy.com. We have a brand new look for the website. So if you want to give me some critiquing on it, I would love to hear from you. You can PM me or leave it on my comments for this show. Again, I have left the link, and I will leave that link again for the full moon meditation tonight and for the classes that are coming. Events. And I hope to see you guys tonight. I hope to see you guys at some of our shows. I think it's going to be a really great time. Sue, it is normal to mentally feel somewhat foggy during the full moon. Yeah, it is. It is. Foggy, out of sorts, all that kind of stuff. Just emotionally tired. Honor you. That's the biggest thing I want you guys to take away from this today, is honor you always. Thank you so much. I really, really hope you had a good time, and I hope you have a fantastic day. And we will see you next week on my show.